Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Lisa Brown episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today we shall be discussing her new film, Sloppy Seconds, which is interesting because she took it off Tubi, so I couldn't watch it for a second time. So I was kind of disappointed with that.
You actually wanted to.
I needed to understand what I watched. I needed to be like, okay, let's get into this so I could understand. I'm sorry, my background is wrong. I shall be fixing that. So anyway, let's this one. There you go. I'm gonna get to the. There you go. That's better. Doggies. So these two ladies found the same picture. But who wants to go first about what they felt about this piece of cinema?
Piece of
No.
It was a piece of something. I'll tell you that.
It was a piece of something. Cinema, yeah. I wouldn't necessarily use that term.
All right, so clearly, based on your backgrounds, then we will start with the dog, because apparently that was the most shocking thing for you two.
Not shocking. No, all of it was ridiculous. But the dog, I was like, did we actually need this part? We could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already have all these things going on. So now we add in a dog, right? I was like, what is happening right now? He's already treating her like crap. He's already whooping her ass. And then at the end of the damn movie, now we have like all these twists and turns, right? Her sister, her maid is her sister, and her dad, and they both have the same dad. And then her dad is really her. It was weird. I was like, what?
You don't even know what to do. You're like, oh, wait. What? Her. Okay, but again, okay, so you felt okay, again. I was like, okay, so that okay, so Stacey, what was your quick? What do you think? What you think?
Why'd they do that to the dog? Why? And why did she have a look of satisfaction on her face? Who wrote this shit? I need to know where you are so I can avoid the entire area code.
So
why?
This was a book. Written by another
guy
woman
who wrote it. I thought.
Of course.
I thought it was a woman who wrote it.
The entire time, I know a woman didn't write this shit.
I felt like if you look at the credits, a woman wrote this, and Lisa Brown helped her put it like on Tubi. Hold on. Writer's credit, Mr. Michael Moore. Miss Michael Moore.
I told you it was a guy.
Miss
Michael Moore?
Miss Michael Moore. Yes.
Well, what does that mean?
That means it's a woman. That's what it means. A gay woman, probably, but a woman nonetheless. I'm being stereotypical because she looks like a stud, but it's a woman. Like a woman wrote this book.
Is it actually a woman though? If she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, all right, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get us in trouble. I apologize. Okay.
I would say she a stud, but still a woman. It don't matter. This why do black people write this shit? I would take this from racial. Like, why would you do
that? Why? And then why would this young lady who played Keisha? Why would you even agree to be the star of this?
Yes.
Like what, sweetheart? Tubi right now is like $2 billion company right now. Channel. So it's going up, right? From what it was before. Excuse me. So why would you do this to yourself? Like I don't see you getting on BET after this. I don't even see you on All Black, sweetheart. Let's talk about Onyx. I don't even see you on Onyx. We got to give you a couple of years to space it out. Like, I don't know if you're gonna get hired next year.
Again.
Yeah,
Lisa-
maybe
She has an
2025.
OnlyFans.
Lisa Brown keeps her people employed. I'm saying, so if she's part of that clique, she will continue to get work, because half these cast actors I've seen in other Lisa Brown productions. So I mean, most of them were
what
on
about Rico? Why that little pipsqueak? Why? Oh, why was he in this? The man can't act himself. His acting was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I was like, this, it took me a minute to really get through the first time. And then when I watched it again, Mo.J actually watched it live last week, and he did, let everybody watch it with him. And he didn't have great things to say about it either. But I watched his last night. I watched his live again so I could watch the show, because they took it off of Tubi. Wonder why they took it off of Tubi. You wonder? I don't.
No, Lisa Brown is fighting. Lisa Brown is fighting with Tubi because she's trying to get some credit and money for her content, because she started her own platform called Plush Entertainment. So that's what this is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. She because she said, see, I can just put this on my platform. So she's like, why am I sharing it? And that makes sense from a content creator standpoint, right? Like, why am I giving my stuff to another channel? But I'm like, I'm not. Who's gonna pay for a whole other channel?
A bigger platform, and it's free.
Yes.
So I mean, as we discussed, at least Stacey and I discussed it, and we were talking about Tyler Perry. Like, even he, with all his content, he doesn't have his own channel, right? Like he goes with the bigger platforms, because that's how you get your stuff from point A to point B. But yeah. That's what it is. I guess for her, it was a power play. But supposedly there's a director's cut that's longer than an hour and 10 minutes. That's what she said. She's like, maybe we could release the director's cut.
No, thank you.
And we need to see more of what happened.
Yeah, because if there's any more of this nonsense, I'm done. I'm good.
I think the director's cut has them going to the strip club where they met the stripper who turned out to be his baby mama, because I don't remember him going to a strip club. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
So I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's the girl we met at the club. I was like, what? What y'all?
Well, they did. Club? They were in a club. They were in a club. Remember that? They would, like, when she went with her best friend, when she met Rico.
Yeah. But she said strip club. She said when we went to the strip, that's the girl from the strip club. And I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Strip club?
Well, okay. Mm-hmm.
And then that never went anywhere. But let's get it. Okay, so the dog thing reminded me of Nip Tuck. You remember
me
the episode?
Me too, with the peanut butter, and she had to get her stuff fixed because the dog bit it. Yes. And the husband
it was her clit or her nipple. She lost something.
Oh, I thought it was her clit, but maybe it was a nipple. It was some area that she
had to get put back on. She had to get put back on because she put peanut butter, because her man was in the military and he was overseas, and she was letting the dog take care of her. That's the first thing that popped in my mind was Nip Tuck.
Yep, and then the husband shot the dog.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. That's right. That shit was wild. That's when that show was good. But anyway, like, I was feeling bad for her until I was like, she's not feeling bad, right? Like, I'm like the dog was good to her. Being tag team was good to her. I mean, she actually tried to get with the skinny one. So I'm like, is she a victim? Like, I'm confused. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like
I think she had low self-esteem because her father, Lorenzo, was like raping her entire life. So her self-worth was not very much. It wasn't, well, not raping her, but he was making her do sexual acts, right? Because she said she was a virgin, right?
Right. So that was my, like, dilemma. Like, I wanted to feel bad for her, when the dog came out, but when she was like, well, wait a minute, it's not that bad, then I'm like, what am I feeling bad for? And then she getting tag teamed, and I felt bad for that. But then she was like, hey, can we do something? I was like, and then let's get to the father. So the ending is what got me. That's why I was like, what the? Because they were just throwing stuff at us that really didn't make a lot of sense if you thought about it in any kind of way, right?
Right.
Stepmom is found in bed with husband's best friend. That's how we start, right?
Yep.
They want us to believe she goes outside and kills herself in the driveway. So my question is, how is it that when Keisha shows up, first, no, her sister, her best friend, and the maid show up to fuck the dad? How did they not see the dead mom in the driveway?
No idea.
How did Keisha not see dead stepmom in the driveway? Because that's where she's at.
Yep.
So I was like, wait a minute, like, you just doing shit that don't make sense. Like and then the mom. So okay, let's get back to the mom, right? So Sandy is the mother. Sandy's the mom.
Sandy's actually the mother, and the I can't remember the lady's name, but the other lady was the light-skinned woman was the stepmother. Yeah,
right?
stepmother. Right.
But they want us to believe that father was raping the grandmother, Keisha's grandmother.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
Then the daughter Sandy starts working for him, and somehow the mom allows that, and then she starts getting raped.
Well, no, she was 14. What happened? Her mom died, and when she was 14, so she was forced to live with them because that's her dad, right? So then he started raping her.
Whoa.
Raping her.
Wait, what?
Wait.
So look, the
Sandy's
father,
her daughter.
the maid, which was the mom, who's the grandmother, she was being raped by Lorenzo, right? And the stepmother knew about it, right? But I guess she let it happen. Anyway, so the maid got pregnant with Sandy. When Sandy was 14, the mother died. So when the mother died, she ended up living with Lorenzo, and Lorenzo started to rape her, his daughter, Sandy.
Then she's continued to work for him.
Yes, as the maid. Yes.
And allowing her daughter, which is his daughter, to be raped. What the fuck?
Yes.
To be raised by him.
Well, not raped, but sexually molested. Or the essay. I'm sorry. YouTube, you got essay. Yes.
Listen. Yes. So I was like, what? Okay. So he was raping two of his daughters and his granddaughter.
Both of the daughters were being raped. Yes. I'm telling you, it's in my brain. I watched it last night, like 3:00 in the morning, and I was angry. I was like, why?
This doesn't. But then, so growing up. So Keisha's perspective, growing up, having to suck your dad's dick, whatever. She forgot or something. So because then he's like, hey, don't you remember what you used to do? And she's like, oh yeah. So then he's like, you can either suck my dick or suck Rico's dick. And she's like, well, I'll just suck your dick. I'm like, what?
Because the way he said it, he said it like, this is a nice, beautiful house. You'll get the money back. You'll be in a beautiful house. Or you could go with Rico and be in the slums. And she chose her dad.
Or she could just leave and get a job and like not do any of this. Like,
no. Why are you saying that? That's common sense. That's common sense, David. Don't try to put that on her.
I was like, what is happening? Because then she immediately just drops to her knees, and I'm like, she's about to suck her daddy's dick, so she'll have to go back and suck Rico's dick.
Absolutely.
I was like, what?
But she did the same thing for the boss and the wife, and I was just like,
yes, she did. Yep.
Now, wasn't she supposed to be like an attorney or something? You can't find another job?
Stacey, that didn't even make any sense that she was an attorney, like a top attorney. She seemed more to me like a paralegal. I was like, you're a top attorney and you're allowing this little Rico shit to mess with you this way? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't.
Well,
and why do you need your dad's money? Why do you need your dad's money? You had a card that had $50,000 on it, right? You had a car. Your boyfriend took your car note money and gave it to his baby mama. You have a $50,000 credit card. Why do you have a car note? What? Like your father should have bought that car outright. That didn't make any sense either. Like, come on, man. This made no sense.
I felt like they should have fully committed to the incest, and we find out that Rico is in fact her half brother.
Really,
That
David?
yes,
What
I'm
is
like,
it,
if
West
we're gonna go,
Virginia? Is this a West? I'm sorry, let me not say West Virginia. Okay, my bad.
I was like, no, this Game of Thrones, like I want full commitment. I'm like, if you're gonna do this 3 generations of raping, if that's how far you're gonna go with this, right? Then he's a serial rapist. We should get right.
Yes.
So he raped another woman, had Rico. Rico doesn't know, right? Like who he is, right? But he finds out. Actually, I want him to know. That's why he was talking shit to him. That's why. So he knows that's his dad, and he don't give a fuck that he's fucking his sister. So that makes sense. Why? So this is because my question is why now? Why do you go home and kill Rico now, as opposed to all the other times we had a dog on you and you were getting tag team? Because Daddy just told you that is your half brother. And he's fucking you. And that's why I was mad at him. So that makes her go, we all gotta go. Like, so she goes home and she kills him and then kills herself. And I'm like, that makes sense. Whoa, we're gonna take it to the next level.
Wow.
She finds out she's pregnant.
Oh my God.
God.
And then she's like, I can't leave Rico. This is what she tells her dad. I'm going back to Rico because that's my man. In fact, that's my baby daddy, and we're gonna make a new family. And he's like, bitch, that's my son. So you about to keep it in the family. And that's when she's like, I gotta go. Rico gotta go. Everybody gotta go. I'm like, now that makes sense. Now it makes sense to me. In scene. I'm like, okay, because stepmama is like, hey, girl, I know you was being raped by your 3rd generation granddad / father. Yeah.
Part I couldn't get out. I was like, wait a minute, that's her father and her grandfather.
And her grandfather. But then she's like, I'm gonna kill myself now because I couldn't take the pressure. No, you're killing yourself now because you got caught in bed with your husband's best friend. That's why you're killing yourself, because that's what just happened.
Trifling. This movie was trifling. Okay, should not have been made. I'm sorry. Come on, man. And you said that there's one that's longer than this. I don't want to see that because I'm sure there's more outrageous shit in that one. I don't. So
I think in the extended version, we see Rico convince Keisha to do the threesome. Because that's what got me, right? Like, he's like, bitch, go in there and take a shower. And she's like, okay, daddy. And I'm like, yeah, so I'm like, so show me the scene where he's like, come on, girl, I need you to fuck these people for my weed habit. And she's like, no, I don't want to. Like, how did he just convince her? Because she comes out like, who's first? And he's like, we're both first. And I'm like, this is, what the fuck? I'm like, this. And then the scene when you see her like just going back and forth between the two, I was like, "Yo, girl, like you said, Kim, you can't put this on your resume. Like you cannot."
No.
And they're like, "Oh, she a big girl. That's why she's doing this. She ain't that big. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
she's a shapely woman and she's a nice looking girl. There's nothing wrong with her. This was just, I don't understand. Who is your agent, sweetheart? Next time, just tell them you're not doing this.
No. Don't let Lisa Brown do this to you. I was like, this is
marketing for her OnlyFans.
Is that what it is? Like, hey,
hopefully there's no animals involved.
Yo, and then wait. I love every movie. Every movie does this. Have you seen the video? What video? It's on the internet. It's on the social media because everybody's on one account, and all of a sudden it's like all over the place. I was like, that's not how the internet works, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, that's revenge porn. That's a crime. But when he was like, bitch, sit outside and wait till we get my hair cut. And she's like, okay, daddy. I'm like, I need to understand. Like, Rico cannot be the first man to take advantage of her. If she's that weak-minded, there's no way Rico was the first.
No, right? He's not the first. Lorenzo was the first, her father.
No, I mean,
throughout all college, throughout law school, no dude has touched her. Or has convinced her to do some wild shit. All of a sudden, she meets some random Dusty in a club, And then she's like, yes. And then there was another thing. He put his number in her phone. The friend deleted the number. How did they start talking?
It's
That's
missing
the-
a piece. Missing a piece. We
Off
don't
camera.
know. Off
Off
camera.
camera.
Yeah.
Unless he texted himself from her phone. But I was just annoyed. The whole scene. Like he's like dragging her. She was like, oh, well, maybe I'll give him a chance. And her friend was like, no. Like, no.
Exactly.
Like, what was it? I could see if he started off nice and turned into an asshole, but he
Right.
was just.
He was an asshole from the very beginning. Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. What?
It made no
Yo,
sense.
Have
No.
you noticed? Have you noticed in Lisa Brown Productions, everybody walks around with $100 bills for everything?
Yeah.
Like when he, to your point, like he pulled the money out, the card note money out, right, and said, "This is my weed habit." All $100 bills. When her friend paid for lunch,
Yeah, $200.
For brunch. I'm like, what you eating? Because they both had veggie burgers.
That's it.
Where in the world do veggie burgers cost $200?
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Exactly.
I was like, what? Why y'all just walk around with hundreds? I was like, you go back and watch the Dirty D, any Lisa Brown production, they walking out with the wads of hundreds. I watched this silly ass movie called Corruption. It's part of her universe. $100 bills. That movie was shit. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, what is happening? At least, yeah, I can't. You don't need to watch this movie, y'all. Like, if you haven't watched the movie, don't watch the movie, or just fast forward to the daddy's confession, because that's probably the wildest part. That's when it really ramped up. Like, I was like, what?
That's what I said.
When it ramped up? Okay.
At the end, it just all of a sudden, every twist that you could possibly think of, they were like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, what? I could not believe it. I could not believe it. It was like a train wreck. Like,
if you're gonna tell me her best friend is fucking her daddy,
right?
A reasonable writer has Keisha's friend has a man. Hey girl, who you texting? My man. Where is he? Let me meet him. We know she has someone. I gotta go meet him. He bought that. Then you lead up to, it's my dad. Like something. She comes to the party and she talks to the dad. And it's like, we see them interact, but nothing really happens. Like, you build to this stuff. You don't just be like, yeah, he's fucking your friend, and he fucked you, and your mama, and your grandmother, and the dog too, actually. He actually fucked the dog. It's real. So she died. She died not knowing that her father pimped her out, which wasn't that hard, obviously, to his best friend's wife. Like, she don't even know that.
Well, no, I think he knows, because when the guy, the best friend, was saying it to her, he said, "I talked to your father about you." I think the father told him to go ahead, that Keisha will do that. Like,
no. He did. No, he confessed. The best friend said that to him and in front of the mom, but not to Keisha. I'm saying Keisha doesn't know that dad is specifically one. Like, he did say, your dad asked me to give you a job. You know, your dad was looking out for you. That part. But the whole, like, you need to have sex with my wife to keep your job, that was also the dad, but she doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, she never found out that part. I mean, but it's just more added. But that was completely off camera, which I thought was hilarious, right? Like, you see her with the stripper, the black woman in the bed with Rico, but somehow the old white woman, they're like, nah, I got standards. I can't be doing that. Let's
and then the stripper, her acting, oh my God. Okay. I was like, stop talking. Like, oh my God, when she was like, he said, I'm gonna take you home. Like, she was, where my money at? Where my money at? I was like, oh my God. Like, I had a headache. I was like, this is acting? And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it. I was like, what? Who is directing this? Like, Lisa.
Hey, somebody had a flip phone. Somebody had an iPhone in a dream and was like, you know what? I got about 90 minutes to kill. Let's put this webisode together.
She's the director. She's like, here's my iPhone. Let's shoot this whole movie.
Bam. She
$10,000. We done.
Yo, with change.
We-
I was like, damn it. It was yeah.
bad.
So I thought before suicide, I thought maybe the skinny dude that she got tag teamed by, I thought she was gonna call him and be like, hey, could you get me out of here? There's gonna be some type of happy ending, right? Like she was gonna be like,
let's be honest, okay? Even though he was saying he hated Rico or whatever, he's one of them ends, okay? Because I'm trying not to. He's a ninja, okay? He's a ninja. He probably would have dogged her out the same way or in a different way, rather than like give her behind to other people. He probably would have beat her or something. She needed not to be with any of them. She's a lawyer, remember? Go be with another lawyer, right?
So I hear you. So she clearly made some choices. Like at some point, she made choices, and I'm like, I'm like, so I
Rico. It's a choice. It's a choice. Now I understand, like if they showed it from the arc of she's terrified of him, right?
Yeah,
and she doesn't want to leave. He was like, "Bitch, I'm done. I don't want to be with you." And she was no, I love you. I was like, "Oh my god." She has set women back centuries. Like, oh my god.
Hey, she should have left. She should have left with the dog. That's what she should have did. Her and the dog get into the car and drive off. And she's like, "You're the only one who's ever taken care of me and never asked for anything, and then treat me bad." And that's how. There you go.
Okay, if you don't feed a dog or give it water, a dog will walk away from you, or it might bite the shit out of you. So
the dog, she helped the dog eat just fine, as we saw. I mean, he was fine. I'm just saying.
Okay, no, I'm talking about food.
Hey, as I said, as we discussed, Kim,
not human food, dog food. Okay.
I'm saying, I was like, the dog can eat. Everybody eats. I'm just saying. I was like, I did like the fact though how Rico's crew like put him down for the video. I did like that. Like that was I was actually impressed that they were like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like this is stupid. Like why are you showing me this?" I thought that was good. I thought that was good because I thought they were gonna be like, "Oh yeah," they're gonna be high fiving him over the stuff, and I'm like, "This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous." I don't know, man. Don't do this to yourself, y'all. In part 2, it can't be a part 2.
And you know, I was thinking too, because you said it has a longer version. I'm guessing like maybe some of the gaps that that aren't filled, maybe the longer one fills it. But for me, it's still not worth me watching. I'm too old to just sit around and watch BS. So I need to. I can't do it. It's horrible. I feel sorry for that someone actually made this and used these beautiful women to do it. I was like, they could be doing some other movie, right? Do a BET Christmas movie. Be in the background. You could so many other things you could have been doing.
Go do a Tyler Perry production.
Yes.
This is. I love how you were like, "This is not going to get you to BET Plus."
It is not.
You're way up there.
Not even getting the all black, sir. She's not even.
No, yeah. All black got standards.
Forget it. No.
I was like, no. Onyx definitely got standards. I mean, that's more Disney than this. Anyway, all right, Kim. Let's get to some sillier. It's not silly. Kingdom business. After this, let's get to Empire.
It's Empire. Gospel Empire.
Yo, but anyway, anything else for this? Was it foolishness or was it art?
Huh?
To answer the question behind you.
It's foolishness for sure. I mean, maybe it's art to the writer. But you know, I feel like I used to write stories a long time ago, and people would give me honest opinions about it, right? Because that's what I demanded. Don't sugarcoat it. Tell me if my writing was bad, because that's how you learn. That's how you want honest. No one said, sweetheart, this is not good. This is terrible. Like you need to, go back again and figure it out. Nobody did that. So this person has no friends or family that gives a rat's ass about her reputation, their reputation, however. So unfortunately, I can't support this movie. Even though I watched it, I guess I did support it. Oh, but
Twice.
I will not support the older one. Well, I didn't do it twice. I supported Mo.J twice. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kim. I will see you for Kingdom Business.
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. You were saying? I'm sorry. What you saying?
I was just saying Spider Stacy.
I can't.
I feel bad. I just kicked you out for no reason. All right. My fault. I thought we were good. My bad. Foolishness or art, my friend?
Foolishness. I'm going to send you a bill for my therapy. Yeah. Don't watch this, please.
All right.
Well, I'm going to start a petition to ban this off the internet.
Wait. So you telling me
this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life? I said it.
Man raping his father. I can't. No.
That was entertainment. This, no.
We'll talk about this, fellow traveler. All right, Stacey. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. If you actually like this movie, webisode. A movie is 90 minutes minimum. Okay, so this is not a movie. This is an extended webisode. So if you liked it, put it in the comments. I dare you. Tell me why you liked it. How would you rewritten it? Let me know. And that being said, we will say later, and we will move on to Kingdom Business. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You're gonna be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.